Michael, it's another heavy defeat today against the Harborough side, who are obviously top of the league and showed their class today, didn't they?
I think that's what it came down to, Joe, in the end. I think, like I said, we've done, in large periods of that game, we've done really well. We were on top, we were in the game. And like I said, I think just where it mattered in that final third, they were just, like I said, they were very clinical, and that's what they do, and that's why they're up there.
The first goal was obviously a spot of contention. It's obviously not the reason we've lost the game today, but what did you make of that first goal? Because obviously Jacob, I think it was Jacob, he was down for quite some time holding his head, but the referee, for whatever reason, allowed play to continue. Yeah,
so I spoke to the referee after, he was quite honest with it, and I don't know where the rules lie in it, he didn't think it was enough of a head injury to stop play. And look, that's not my job to determine whether that is, but like I said, when the lad goes down holding his face, there's got to be that automatic concern. I think that's where the laws are coming in now for, and look, it's not lost us the game, but it's a moment, like I said, you're on top in the game and then you find yourself 1-0 down and that mountain to climb. But there's so many different moments today that we could have done better.
You were left very disappointed with the team's performance at Sporting Council. Obviously today is another similar result, but what did you make of your side's performance and just their approach to the game in general?
Yeah, look, obviously we know what happened with Council, and I think the last 20 minutes of that game we weren't what we're about, but these boys were brilliant right to the end today, and I thought, like I said, in the last periods of the game they were very good. They were dominant in possession. Like I said, it was just them clinical moments, them moments that matter at both boxes, and not just saying one end or the other. We need to be better, and we need to work harder to be better in them areas. And this is the thing, we've had a tough run, 4 games, and we've played, I think every team that we've played in the last 3 or 4 weeks have been top at some point. So like I said, you're coming up against teams that are clinical when they get their chances, and that's what we need to start being, a bit more clinical.
You've had some absentees recently, particularly in your defence. How much of a blow was it to lose Dan right before kick-off?
Yeah, like Dan was obviously struggling, and I was honest with him, and I was kind of like, Dan, I need you, you've been really good. And had an honest conversation. Dan came in and he felt like he could give it a go, and that's what I want for my boys. I want them to fight for me, and they do, and I will always fight for them as well. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but look, the boys come in, Tijan done really well, and like I said, Jacob, that's centre midfield, naturally played out there today, and I thought he done fantastic as well. Like, yeah, it's moments that we're having to makeshift again. Like I said, we've had a few people away as well, and the boys are giving a good account of themselves, and that's all I ask at the end of the day.
There were quite a few occasions today where we'd go long, but it just wouldn't seem to stick up there. Have you debated potentially putting another player up front to make a bit of a 2, or just trying to keep things to try and get a bit more success up there? Yeah,
like you said, so we've assessed it, and we're trying to keep that 2 when we can, so I won't go into too much in case someone's watching this that I don't want to watch. But yeah, look, we know in certain areas of the pitch we do need to improve, and we are, like I said, off of the pitch we are trying our utmost to improve that. But the boys that we've got here, like I said, they're here, they're part of the journey, we want them here, and it's just they're moments of quality. And like I said, we might look back on them today and be like, oh, we should have done a little bit better there, a little bit better there, but these are young boys, they're learning the game while playing the game, if that makes sense. Like I said, there's a lot of their first years in senior football, and it's tough, and they're trying to hit the ground running in a league that's very competitive, and I think they're doing a great job. They're learning all the time, they're winning to learn, and that's the main thing. As myself, as this new coach role, it's enjoyable watching them flourish as players, because I think you're looking at the last report, they are improving as players. They're more confident on the ball, they're working into areas of the pitch, and I said, with just them little details now.
Next week, of course, we head to Steel Park, and obviously it's a difficult run that we're on, but you look at the game itself, Corby Town, it's a local derby, it's New Year's Day, there should be a great crowd there, it should be a good game to look forward to.
100%, we're looking forward to it. Like I said, it's a derby, isn't it? And like I said, we're going to go there, we're going to prepare again this week, we're going to go there. The boys are full of confidence still, they know they're a good side, and we need to make them believe that. And look, derby day, anything that can happen, like I said, and we'll bounce into it and we'll give it everything we've got for sure.
And do you anticipate anybody returning for that game, or is it more or less going to be the same squad?
I don't see anyone that's out at the moment returning. Obviously, with the boys that are away with family stuff are out for a little while longer. But like I said, we'll continue to work hard to try and get some players through the door in that time, and you never know what's going to happen.
And just lastly, you mentioned that you're trying to bring players in. Is there anything potentially imminent at all?
Can I keep them cards close to my chest, please, Joe? No. Like I said, we're constantly, even on Christmas Eve, 11, 12 o'clock at night when I should be concentrating on family time and stuff like that. I'm calling people, speaking to people, trying to get them through the door. So look, we're working hard. Me, Shank, Ryan are all working hard to try and do that, and we just want the best for this football club, and that's what we're trying to do. And like I said, we'll keep working to do that.
Thanks for your time, Michael.
So,
we'll see you
you.
this day.
Thank you.
Our man of the match is John Dean, number 11. Dino, well, it didn't go the way we had hoped for it today, did it?
No. I think our first half we were quite compact. We've done quite well really in most areas. It's just little tiny errors that we're getting punished for, and it seems to be week in week out. Well, not week in week out, but it's just little tiny things that we're getting wrong and we're getting punished for. And good teams like that will punish you, as they did. So
they are top of the table, of course, Harborough Town. Although that first goal in the 12th minute by Tendai Dare, hope I'm saying his name correctly, a bit controversial because for Diamonds, Jacob Scott took a knock on the head. He's down on the pitch injured, but the referee did not stop play. What did you make of that?
I didn't see it myself, but from what everyone else is saying, it was Ruben who's gone down with a head injury. And if it's a head injury, normally, you know,
oh, pardon me, yeah. Ruben White.
Yeah, ref's got to stop the play, but the ref seemed to not think it was a foul for some unknown reason. But again, it's us who's getting punished for it. It's nobody else, so we've just got to stay switched on until the whistle, really.
And then only 9 minutes later, Diamonds had an excellent opportunity to equalize, but Cairo Taylor, with his penalty kick attempt, the goalkeeper for Harborough, Elliot Taylor, guessed correctly and made the save. That was a tough blow there for Diamonds.
Yeah, it's tough because we could have, you know, at 2-1 it's a different game, isn't it? So, but look, Cairo doesn't miss many pens. He'll take the next one and he'll slot the next one, no problem. It's not a problem.
And give credit to Joel Carter. He did have a brilliant goal in the 37th minute, and Diamonds find themselves trailing 2-0 at halftime. Still, though, I'm sure hope was high that you could come back in the second half and have a good performance.
Yeah, I mean, the team sort of wasn't you know, negative at all. I thought we had a good first half. I thought we gave them a good game in most areas, so it was more of the same, just try and cut out mistakes with them.
Now, Joseph, with me on Radio Diamonds, has to help me on the formation, but we seem to make it out as a 4-2-3-1. Are you happy with that, or what do you think?
It's a 4-3-3.
Oh, more of a 4-3-3.
One sitting and two a little bit higher.
Yeah.
That's, and then Ruben in the 10. So.
The only one I really understand is 4-4-2, but it's hard to pick out. It's just been a rough first half of the season for Diamonds, needless to say. Can you pinpoint anything? Players are coming and going. It's hard to really get chemistry.
I think the chemistry's there. I mean, we all look out for each other. We all play well together. We all get on. The chemistry's there, and we believe in what we're doing. But I still think, and I believe that I'm speaking for the rest of the team as well, we still think we're going to pick up points. We've got teams around us to play in January. I think that if we play like, you know, we did against this lot, you know, first, in glimpses of the game, we're going to pick up points.
Sure.
Especially against people around us as well. So.
I suppose you will have a practice before the next game. Would that be on Thursday or Friday of this week?
It'll be Thursday, I believe. Yeah, it'll be Thursday. Yeah.
And of course, we do have a massive 6-pointer in early January against Gressley Rovers. But first things first, one game at a time. And that'll be the big New Year's Day local derby at Corby Town. Corby hasn't won a home game this season.
I know, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not there New Year's Day. I'm away. I'm actually in Scotland.
Oh, north of the border.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure your thoughts will be with Diamonds there on New Year's Day, and take it easy on the clubbing on New Year's Eve.
Of course.
But John, thanks for joining us here after a tough loss. But hopefully, we'll have a better second half of the season.
All right. Thank you very much, Bruce.
I don't need love.